Look, I'm not going to waste your time. Today, we're going to talk about something that a lot of people don't like to talk about. Yeah, we're going to talk about porn addiction. The kind of invisible enemy that slowly but surely eats away at your life from the inside out. Like, I've been down that road once. I'm sure many of you have. In the pursuit of instant gratification, I was losing time, motivation, and most importantly, myself. Not only were my relationships going downhill, but my career, my health, my psyche, don't believe me? Take a look at the history of those who got bogged down in this quagmire. Even successful men have fallen to their knees in the face of this problem. And I want to help you avoid this trap so you can become who you truly desire to be. Friends, the lust industry makes over $100 billion a year. Yeah, you heard me. These guys are making money off your weaknesses and sick cravings. And their customers come back again and again because it works, like a drug. But enough about that. Today, I'm going to tell you exactly why porn addiction will continue to ruin your life until you take one important step. And don't worry, I'm going to show you exactly how to do it with 5-minute steps. Let's start with step 1, regulating your dopamine levels. Dopamine is the chemical that makes us feel good, and it's what intoxicates us when we consume another batch of harmful content. It's kind of like a high-up, only with very high stakes. When you're on that high for too long, your receptors get used to it and you start to lose interest in life's other pleasures. The important step is to make conscious substitutions, to give up an unhealthy source of dopamine. And of course, friends, self-awareness plays a huge role. You have to be able to ask yourself uncomfortable questions and answer them honestly. What drove me to addiction? How does it affect my life? Because when you understand the root of the problem, it becomes easier to fight it. Meditation and journaling are also important tools. When you meditate, you learn to manage your thoughts and refocus them. And journaling helps you track your progress and analyze your feelings and actions. And of course, developing mindfulness, the ability to live in the here and now, to analyze your wants and needs. It sounds complicated at first glance, but in practice, it turns out to be truly liberating. Now, guys, let's put my stories behind us and start digging deeper. The first step to controlling lust is to stop retelling your story in the first person. Don't kid yourself. That is just my nature. It can be changed. Old beliefs and habits keep us in bondage. We need to turn the unconscious into consciousness. Recognize the problem and start fighting it consciously. Courageously admit to yourself, yes, this is a problem, but I can solve it. Take it as a personal challenge to yourself. You are the captain of your ship, and only you can turn it in the right direction. In reality, it may be difficult, but it is absolutely real. The second step is to stop obsessing over women and overestimating their importance. This doesn't mean you should underestimate them or disrespect them, but we often make the mistake of building our entire lives around them. In fact, life is not only about relationships, it's also about career, self-development, and personal goals. Men, understand, when you become more confident and successful in other areas of life, you will automatically become more attractive in the eyes of women. Don't forget, women are only a part of your life, not your whole life. Learn to value yourself and your time. Strive to become better, not for someone else, but for yourself. Then the result will not make you wait. The third step is to accept your shadow and realize your inner desires. We all have shadows, those parts of our personalities that we hide or ignore. It's nice to believe that we all do only the right thing, but the reality is that we are human and we all have fallen sides. Accepting our shadow doesn't mean we have to encourage it. Accepting it means recognizing its existence and learning to manage it. This helps us find harmony with ourselves. One way to become aware of your inner desires and fears is to keep a journal. Write down your thoughts, reflections, feelings. This helps bring them out of the subconscious mind and into awareness. When you begin to sort yourself out, to desire awareness and acceptance of your stresses, desires, and fears, you will begin to see the roots of your lust. This is the first step to start really dealing with it and controlling it. The fourth step is to find your core purpose and visualize achieving it. Finding your true purpose in life can be one of the most difficult tasks you will set yourself. But when you find it, you will feel your actions make sense. Visualization is a powerful tool. Visualize yourself achieving your goal. Feel every moment, what you are doing, how you feel, the people around you. Visualization helps your brain believe it's possible and focus your energy on achieving that goal. When you have a goal, everything else becomes only an obstacle or a means to achieving it. Lust loses its power because it becomes incomparable to the great goal you have set for yourself. Let's find our goals together and start moving toward them. This will not only give life meaning, but it will create motivation that can defeat lust and other temptations. Folks, the next step in our journey is meditation and a thorough understanding of dopamine, which will help keep lust under control and live a more conscious life. We've come to the final part of our conversation. I put together a video just for you where I explain in detail the challenges of young adult loss, as well as solutions that can help you cope. This video is the result of many hours of research and working with experts. We will talk about how single habits and unhealthy relationships with lust affect the lives of young people, lead to psycho-emotional problems, and even loss of meaning in life. In the video, I also detailed the methods we've already discussed: regulating dopamine levels, meditation, journaling, and developing mindfulness. The journey to freedom from addiction, or at least to control it, is a long and challenging process, but like any endeavor, it is worth it. It's important to remember, you are not alone in this. There is a whole community of people who have traveled or are traveling the same path. Please follow the link, explore the materials, and join our community on Patreon. Subscribe to my channel and stay tuned for updates so you don't miss new videos and materials that can help you on this journey. Thank you for being with me on this journey. Remember, every step towards awareness and control over your life is a step towards a brighter future. See you in future issues.